Hi, San School families. This is Miss Maraz, and I'm the school counselor for grades 4 through 8. And this is
Miss Montgomery, school counselor for grades TK to 3rd.
And we are here with you today during our Cafecito Chat to talk about gratitude. Thank you for your time, for being with us today. You can have access to this mini workshop at any time, anywhere. We will be sharing the links to any activities and videos that are included in this mini workshop. And let's get started.
So this month, we've been teaching our students all about gratitude, what it means, what it looks like, what it feels like, how to use it as a coping tool. We just celebrated World Kindness Day, and it just went hand in hand. So gratitude is when we turn what we have into treasures. It's not happy people who are grateful, it's grateful people who are happy. So we want you to think about that quote as we go through this presentation and see how you can create gratitude in your life and teach it to our students.
So why is it important? Why are we talking about this? Why are we teaching our students? Well, as you will see in a little bit, it has a very profound effect, not just in our mental health, but also in our physical health. It helps us feel more at peace. It helps us build strong relationships with others. We all know that when we feel appreciated, cared for, our relationships just bloom. We are more cohesive, we build that rapport, and we have more appreciation towards each other. Gratitude is not something we're born with. It has to be taught, which is why we need to practice it, model it, and teach our children. Children are naturally very self-centered. We need to teach them how to appreciate the things and people in life. And in a few slides, we will be showing you a few ideas on how we can teach our children to be grateful.
So what does it look like? As simple as saying please and thank you. Also helping our children identify the things and the people in their lives that they're thankful for. And we model that as well. And then also acknowledging the things that other people do for us.
Here is a video that you will be watching. We're just going to show about 30 seconds of the video. You will have access to this video. The link will be posted. And I just want you to just pay attention to the effects that gratitude has. You're going to see, like I mentioned earlier, that it has effect on our physical and mental health, and it really changes our brain chemistry. And it prepares us for any hard times that are to come.
Okay, the science of gratitude.
Research shows that adopting an attitude of gratitude, simply expressing appreciation and being more thankful, can measurably improve your overall well-being. For example, studies prove that gratitude can increase happiness, reduce depression, and strengthen resiliency. Grateful people often experience reduced blood pressure, less chronic pain, increased energy, and even longer lives. People who purposefully express more gratitude report higher self-esteem than those who don't, and they're more likely to help others. A pro-social behavior also linked to greater happiness. Thoughts before bed sleep better than those who don't. Why so many positive changes? Because gratitude actually rewires our brains, kickstarting the production of dopamine and serotonin.
So the rest of the video will explain exactly why that happens and the science behind it. But it's really cool to see how just being grateful or practicing the gratitude that we feel can actually change and help us just be happier. So, go ahead.
Sorry. We've been teaching our students to show gratitude as a form of coping skills. It can be very difficult to find the positive things in people in our life when we're feeling very overwhelmed, stressed out, frustrated, upset. And so we start to see everything with that lens, right? Everything is going wrong. There's nothing that's going right in my life right now. Everything is just falling apart. And that's the lens we're seeing everything with. And so we start to focus on what's going wrong instead of what we do have and what we can do with what we have. So when we practice gratitude, we change that lens and we start to see, oh, this is what I do have. It is a hard time, but I can handle it. And I appreciate Sammy, who has been there by my side. I appreciate my cousin who is always checking in on me. So we start to see things with a different lens. We start to see what we do have. Ms. Montgomery is going to also talk about how we can build gratitude among our children.
So a great way to do it is to model it. The way that we act, the way that we talk, the way that we handle situations are going to be the best teacher for our students when it comes to teaching them how to build gratitude. So find time during your day to talk about the things and the people you're grateful for. You can have your family talk about the rose and the thorn in our day. And so what that means is we talk about the rose, the great thing that happened, and then we also talk about the thorn. What's a not so great thing that happened today? And this just solidifies the idea that we can be grateful even when things do not go our way. And it actually helps us look more towards the things that we're thankful for and see things in a positive way. Involving our children is so key in this, right? So we want our kids to do their chores and have responsibilities, because the more that they see the effort and the hard work that you as a grown-up at home put into the cooking and cleaning when they're doing it themselves, the more likely they're going to feel gratitude for these acts. Another example is to have our kids make a thankful list every time they make a wish list, which places and emphasizes more positive experiences and people in their life instead of tangible items. So this is like important and a realistic goal as the holidays come in, right? Instead of our children just asking for all the toys in the world that they want, maybe some positive experiences that they can share with the people in their life would be helpful as well. And then teaching our children to say thank you for acts of service and gifts that they get. So whether that's writing or drawing a thank you card, it would be great for our children to see that they can show gratitude in that way.
Next week, we have a week off, and it is a perfect opportunity for you and your families to start to create a gratitude jar. Now, how can you create this? You can get an actual jar and fill sticky notes or just small pieces of papers and use it as a dinner activity, where everyone in the family writes something or someone they're grateful for, and you fold it up and you put in the jar. You will start to see that as you do this every night, that jar starts to fill. And it's a great reminder when you look at that jar of all the amazing and great things that we have in our life. And it also promotes good discussion questions when during dinner. Maybe one day you can just pull out a little sticky note or piece of paper and see what your family members have described as something they're grateful for or someone they're grateful for. And you can just continue to explore that. You can also do this virtually. We will add the link to this PDF file, and you can add text boxes or pictures to do this virtually. And it's just there for you to access and to do this for your family. It's a great opportunity to create relationships, to show appreciation, to have meaningful discussions, especially during this season.
And like Ms. Mehta said, when we're having those hard days that not only we have as grownups, but also our children have, it's important to see the opposite of that lens, right? And see the things that we're grateful for and all the wonderful things we really do have in our lives that don't have to be grandiose or big. They can just be small acts of service or people or things that we're grateful for. So this is a really great activity that we can see, we can touch, and we can talk about. So we want to thank you so very much. We're so grateful for the support that our San Pasqual family shows our counseling team. We are so grateful to be your counselors, and we truly have grateful hearts with you. So thank you so very much for watching our new workshop. And we hope that you'll join us live and do the activities that we have planned for the next one, but definitely use this one for this upcoming week that you have off.
And stay tuned for the upcoming one that we should have in January. It will have a different topic and more activities for you to do with your family. Again, it will be posted so you have access to it anywhere, anytime. Feel free to contact us if you want to talk about this further. If you have any questions, we're grateful for you. We're grateful for your children. And together we can overcome any obstacles coming our way. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.